Alright, I'm starting my section hike. I'm starting at mile 405, heading south. So this is Walnut Mountain, I think they said. So again, I'm heading back. It's about 10 miles. My back's kind of hurting. Starting off this section hike. I did Trail Magic this morning at Hughes Gap, and then I got a ride up here. And so I'm going to start and see how far I go. So here's what it looks like. I'll flip it around and show you what it looks like. That's the trail. And you can see the blaze on the tree. And you can see where somebody set up a cairn. This is going north. And it looks like it's a pretty smooth trail. And again, facing south again. And that's the way I'm going to step off here in a second. Alright, I just came across the switchback. This section of the trail is just starting off from Walnut Mountain. And you can see that it's fairly easy going. And then you come across these little step downs with the rocks. And then it looks like it goes on down this section of the trail. Looks like it's fairly easy so far. Alright, got a footbridge going across the small creek. Again, going southbound, and I'm just in awe every time I see one of these. That thank you for all the trail maintainers for coming out and building these. Alright, I'm at Mountaineer Falls. This is mile marker 403.9, and beautiful falls. So you can see it goes down. Crosses the trail, that's going southbound. And it goes further down the hill. And then it goes up the hill. So again, Mountaineer Falls, around and take a photo of me with the falls. Let's see if I can get this a little better. And I'm not going to get in the shot. There we go. So again, having a great time. Mountaineer Falls, mile 403.9. Alright, I'm at another one of these cool logs that are covered with wire mesh for footing. And again, going southbound, that's on the Appalachian Trail. And then spinning around, that's going northbound, and then you can see the white blaze further up the hill. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see the white blaze. Again, just another neat part of the trail. Here's my poles. And then again, another one of these little footbridges, about 2-foot drop, 3-foot drop. Alright, I'm at Sugar Hollow. It's mile 401.8. I've done 4 miles in 2 hours. And it's 2:47 in the afternoon, so I'm just taking a break and go a little bit further today. We'll see how far I get. So again, done 4 miles, so it's 2 miles an hour. So here's what it looks like. And just a flowing creek. Alright, just following the trail along that river. Just come to an open spot that was south that I just showed. And there's going north on the trail. It's about 200 meters past south of where I stopped for 15-20 minutes. So again, pretty cool view so far. I'll probably go about another 2.5 miles for today and then camp for the night. Okay, I'm just walking through a pretty cool overgrown field. Again, you can see, barely, you can see the river that I've been following. That's north. Again, it's been pretty good terrain. Not as many rocks and boulders and roots on this section of trail that I'm hiking so far. Again, so you can kind of see what trail. There's one of the white blazes that we follow, marked pretty often. I'm not sure the distance, but anyhow, there you go. Alright, I'm at mile marker 400.7, and this is the Jones Falls Blue Blaze going that way. That's the Appalachian Trail going south, and this is the Blue Blaze leading to Jones Falls. I think it's about 1.1 mile, so I think I'll go check it out. So I got about another mile and a half after this to get to my campsite. Alright, this is the Jones Falls. Well worth the side trip. It's mostly level walk over here, and beautiful. You mind if you're on camera? And some fellow hikers. Hello. They're going south, so maybe we'll camp tonight. Alright, I'm on day 2. I watered up about 1/10 of a mile past my campsite this morning, and now I'm at a turning point on the trail. That's what the double markings are. Sometimes they're on top of each other. Most of the time they're staggered one side or the other. In this case, the top one indicates that the trail is turning left. And if you see, the trail actually makes a switchback going up this hill. So again, another neat fact about the trail. Neat, well marked. Alright, again, I'm up from that switchback from earlier, and as I slowly pan, you'll see that the trail actually switched back again. And if you look up, you can see where the trail maintainers have put logs across the trail to keep the soil erosion to a minimal, and that creates little steps, which kind of wears your butt out after a while. It's like going up steps all the time, but up and down steps, but it's kind of fun though. Alright, this is Isaac's Cemetery. It's at mile marker 398.3, and I guess there are a lot of cemeteries along the entire Appalachian Trail that hikers like to go in and check out the old gravestones. Although this looks like it's a mix of old and new, and then the trail is just over there about 50 meters or so. So again, just another interesting feature along the trail. Alright, I'm at the top of the mountain coming up out of Isaac Cemetery. It's a long, gradual climb up, a lot of switchbacks. It just wears you out. There's some steep sections, but it's smooth terrain for the most part. Some roots you have to scramble over. But anyhow, it's a long climb up, wears you out. There's going north on the trail, and then I'll pan down. I'm on a little bit off the trail right now. There's the trail going further south, but when you come up to the top of the mountain, you get treated with this beautiful view of the mountains. So it made the long, hard climb up well worth it. Beautiful blue mountains, blue and green mountains. All right, view of the mountains in the background. Beautiful view. This is why I like hiking, even though it wears me out. But absolutely spectacular views. All right, see you on the next one. All right, I'm still in that open area where I took the photos a minute ago. I'm looking south, and I think that big mountain is Hump Mountain, and then the bald is one of the balds, and that's a section I did last July, about a year ago, a little over, and it's about a 15-mile hike from Carver's Gap to Route 19E. Beautiful section. If you can catch it in sunny weather. I caught it in rain, unfortunately, so I didn't get a whole lot of views, but beautiful view. Kind of a strenuous walk, but it's very pleasant with a lot of views. All right, again, coming out of that area where I did the photos earlier, and you can see I'm walking along a meadow, and you can see the trail is marked by stakes this time with blazes on them. I'll do a little bit of walking with it, see, just to practice this. And again, beautiful views. You can go ahead and slowly pan around so you can see what I'm enjoying today. Still on 360. This is back up north, going north on the trail. That's the direction I came from. And now I'm facing south again, and we'll start walking. You can see I'm walking through this meadow. Trail maintainers put these markers up pretty often to keep us on trail from going off. Again, just a beautiful section. Hopefully this is not bouncing too much. Alright, so I've got a turn signal saying trail's turning to the right, and you can see it turning, and when you turn you see that you get treated with the view of more of this meadow, but the backside of the meadow has a lot of goldenrod, and I think those are the yellow flowers, and the white flowers I think are rhododendron. I'm not positive though. Again, beautiful views. Alright, the video is probably not going to do it justice, but you can see why the Appalachian Trail is called the Green Tunnel, because you're constantly or frequently walking through a tunnel of foliage. Again, I think these are the rhododendron. Somebody said it could have been mountain laurel. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, I think it's the rhododendron plant, so I'm not positive. Anyway, but it's just a tunnel, and in the summer though, winter time, I think they lose all their foliage.